Morning everybody. I wanted to open a package that I just received from Moroccanoil with you guys, and I wanted to do it because it's holiday related, and I'm also going to be doing a special giveaway, so stay tuned for that. But new in for the holidays is this Moroccanoil Beauty Vault. Also, thank you so much Moroccanoil for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I'm so excited because I've only tried 2 of the products that are in here, and the rest are all gonna be new to me. So let's open this together. The packaging of this is super beautiful too. It's perfect to gift to somebody or yourself. So inside you have 7 new products, and they're all little minis. So let's go ahead and open number 1. Oh, okay, this is the one I think I'm most excited about because I've heard so many good reviews about the dry texture spray. I think this is gonna work perfectly for my short hair now too, because I've experienced on second day hair where I'm not washing it that it gets a little bit flat near the root, so I need something to kind of put in there to zhuzh it and add a little bit more texture and possibly even soak up the oil, which I think this is supposed to do too. So I'm definitely gonna try that before I head out today. The next product is the Protect and Prevent Spray, and this is for color treated hair. Ooh, the next one is exactly what I need right now. It's the Moroccanoil Body Hand Cream, and this has the original fragrance. Oh yeah, this smells exactly like the products I've been using. Product number 4 is the Moroccanoil Treatment. So this is the first Moroccanoil product I ever tried years back, and it's the argan oil that you put into your hair, and it gives you such glossy, healthy looking hair. I love using this at the end of my hairstyling just to kind of gloss it up a little bit and add like a nice finishing touch to it, especially after a blow dry. This is amazing. So I already have the big guy of this, but this will be perfect for traveling. The next product is the Dry Body Oil. I don't think I've ever used a dry body oil. This is the Perfect Defense. This is another product that I've been using religiously, and this is the heat protectant that I use before I use any heat tools on my hair. The last time that I went to get my hair cut, even this time too, he told me that the ends were a little bit dry, and it was actually good that I cut off a big chunk of my hair because the bottom was very dry. Essentially what he wanted to say was, it's dead. It ain't looking too hot. So I've started to use a heat protectant to help with that. And the last and final product, oh, I want to put this on right now too, is the Body Souffle. It's a body moisturizer. So that is, I don't even want to show it to you now because it doesn't look as pretty as before, but that is the Moroccanoil Beauty Vault. They're letting me do a giveaway, which I think is especially nice during the holidays, and I just really wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching Vlogmas with me this year. So here's what you gotta do to enter. Number 1, you must be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Number 2, you must like this video. And number 3, leave me a comment with which product you saw out of the Beauty Vault that you are most excited to try. And that is it. Today is my grandma's birthday, so I'm gonna give my grandparents a call. As per usual, on birthdays and holidays, their line is busy. Okay, let's give this another try. Okay, it's been an hour. I hope they are off the phone now. Let's give this another try. Oh my gosh. It is always so hard to reach my grandparents on special occasions because their entire family, and it's a big one, is calling them. So I guess I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Finally.
Hello?
Hi, Granny.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Trina. How's everybody else?
Good, everybody's good.
Hi, Sassy.
Hi, Papa.
How are you, sweetheart?
Good, how are you?
Oh, pretty good for a young fellow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You take Granny out on a hot date today?
No. No, I don't fool around with married women.
Alright, I'm back with another hair update. I don't even know. If you're wondering what has taken over me and this whole short hair obsession, I don't even know. But we are here now. My hair is short and we're doing this thing. I took off a little bit more length in the, all over basically, but mostly in the front because I wasn't liking how it was sitting on top of my shoulders. And then I actually wanted to go a little bit shorter in the back so it was all one length, kind of like that. But Hiroshi strongly believed, he pretty much, he did say no to me. He's like, I'm not gonna do that based on how your hair grows and how thick it is. It's just gonna poof out. It's gonna be really hard to style and it's not gonna be what you want. Totally actually hear him out on that. But yeah, this is it. I think it's fresh. We are officially short. I'm not going any shorter. I'm gonna live with this. It was just kind of one of those things that if I'm going short, I wanna go all the way so that in 2 months, when my hair starts to grow again, it's like, okay, at least I went short because I know that my hair is gonna go really quick. So anyways, as for tonight, I decided that I'm gonna take it easy and I'm going to have a chill night. I am gonna put on a face mask because I haven't done that in a really long time and just take it easy with you guys and answer some questions because I put out onto my Instagram stories that I was gonna be doing a Q&A, and so you guys sent me some questions, so let's answer them. I have this one from HENRIKSEN. It's called the Phat Glow Facial Mask that I probably had for like 2-3 months now and I haven't tried it. So tonight is the night. We're gonna do a little pampering because I feel like the month of December has just flown by and I haven't really been paying too much attention to my skincare, especially at nighttime. It's just kind of like, okay, shower, put on a quick cream and then into bed because I'm so tired. This is probably not gonna be the most fun mask to apply with you guys, but hopefully it's gonna make my skin look and feel amazing. That's cute. Now that I look like Mrs. Doubtfire, let me get to your questions. Okay, let's start with this one. You always look very positive and put together. What's your trick to stay positive? That's a very nice thing to read, thank you. But I am definitely not always positive. I have my down days just like everybody else, but you probably think that because of what I put out into my videos, and I definitely try to keep my YouTube videos light. I know for me, when I sit down to watch a YouTube video, it's usually to unwind or de-stress, take my mind off of my busy day, and it's usually something funny that makes me laugh or just like something entertaining. So I try to do that for you guys too, instead of you coming to my videos and being like, oh, it's just another Trina video where she's complaining again. So also, my worries of the world that I have are usually not that bad because life is good, and I'll wake up the next day and I'm like, what was I even stressed about yesterday? So I always try to remember that tomorrow's a new day because it always is. Whatever you were worried about yesterday doesn't always seem that bad the next day, or at least maybe in a week. So I try to keep it positive. Which YouTube channels are you currently keeping up with? Who inspires you on YouTube? Well, if I'm being completely honest, Vlogmas has taken over my life for the month of December, so I haven't really been watching any videos. But when I have, in between filming and editing, the ones that I've been watching, you guys are gonna love this, and I haven't shared this with you, but this is my guilty pleasure. It's Wendy Williams. I don't even know how I started watching her. It was a few months ago and I just started watching her show on TV. Got hooked, but then realized this whole 10 a.m. airing is like the most inconvenient time for me because that's when my day is just starting to get going. So during the day, I'll watch her like 42-minute long version that she uploads onto YouTube, and it's usually when I'm cleaning, or a lot of it is when I listen to it in the shower. They do 20-minute hot topics as well, where they just talk about celebrity gossip. Again, I listen to it because it makes me giggle most days. Like Wendy Williams is so animated and I love it. And then another one that I find myself watching a lot of is the Vogue channel, where they do get ready with me's with celebrities. I love seeing their makeup routines and their skincare routines. Harper's Bazaar does that a lot too. Love those. This is a good one. How did your mom get so good at Indian cooking? That's a great question, and I get asked it a lot because everybody's so baffled by it, because my mom ain't even Indian and she's a really good cook. Really good cook in general, but her Indian cooking it's spicy, it's delicious, it's so flavorful, and she learned from my dad and also my grandma back in the day. So my dad's mom, she taught her like the basics, and that's the thing with Indian cooking. If you know the basics, you can do so many dishes, and that's what she's trying to teach me right now too. I know a few dishes, but I definitely want to learn more. Have you ever considered moving to the States? Why or why not? I have definitely fantasized about living in New York City, because if I was going to live anywhere in the States, it would be New York City. I love it there so much. But I also love Canada. Vancouver is my home. You guys have seen the vlogs. Vancouver has so much to offer. It's beautiful. Also, my family lives here, and I definitely couldn't move away from my family. What are yours and Andy's favorite colors to wear? Andy's not home, so I can't speak for him, but you guys already know I am all about my grays, whites, browns. I am definitely a neutrals girl. I don't have a lot of color in my wardrobe. I sometimes would like to have a little bit more color, but when I'm in a store, I'm always drawn to these colors, and they're always the ones that I buy. I'm gonna stop for an M&M break. I mean, what's the fun of a little pampering if you can't have some sweets? Where are places that you'd love to travel? Would you go to India? I've actually already been to India. I went probably 12 or so years ago, maybe longer. But that was such a great trip. I loved India. It's definitely on my list of places I want to revisit. And then I would definitely like to take my mom to Italy. That's on my bucket list. It has to happen. And then I'd also like to go to Paris and London, because I haven't been there yet and it drives me crazy. My voice is getting so raspy because it's nighttime. So I think I'm going to wrap it up now with one more question. And it's probably the hardest one, because someone is asking for marriage advice. I don't even know if I'm fit to give marriage advice, because I've only been married for under 3 years, but here's what I've learned. Marriage is all about compromise, picking your battles, and communication. There's a lot of compromise in a marriage, in a relationship in general, if you want it to work. Picking your battles, I strongly encourage everyone to spend a really good amount of time deciding all the things that bug you and which ones are going to break you and which ones just kind of make you mad, but you know you can deal with, and realize that not everything has to be a deal breaker. Not everything has to be end of the world type of thing. You gotta live with some, but there's also some that you can't. But also communicate that to your partner. So if I had all these things that bothered me and I didn't tell Andy, how would he know to fix them? But I also can't expect Andy to change completely, because that's not real life. Also, choosing the right time to talk to your partner about all these things that bother you, because let me just tell you, don't ever do it in an argument, because that argument is going to be 100 times worse by the time you are done, and you will not have resolved anything. You'll be arguing about something completely different than what you started with, and problems just got worse. Choose a different time, choose a more calm time, and just tell hey, this is what happened that ticked me off. This is what you did that upset me. This is what I'm unhappy with in our relationship. And just don't have expectations that it's going to be solved that night, that your partner is going to completely change, because that never happens. We don't change. I couldn't change 100% for anybody. And also realize that, holy smokes, we're getting so deep, but chances are you might not get an I'm sorry that day. It's probably better that you don't, because it probably isn't even from the heart, but your partner has had time to go and think about it on his own time. So when it comes up again, like maybe the problem is going to happen again, or something else kind of happens the same way, they'll deal with it differently, and you'll be pretty stunned, but it's only because you told your partner what bothered you. I feel like we're in Ask Wendy right now, one of her segments, and hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We just got really deep, so I'm going to pull it back out, but that's my marriage advice for you. If you have any marriage advice for me, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And I think I'm going to wrap this video up because I'm getting a little lazy now. This mask is pretty sticky, and I feel like the 15 minutes that I was supposed to leave it on is definitely overdue. So that is it. I hope you guys liked this vlog. If you have any more questions for me, leave them down below and I'll try to answer some. And let me know what you think of the shorter hair. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I do too. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.